I'm gonna end up sharing what my sneaker goal is for 2019, and I already understand I'm going to get flamed and no one thinks that I can do it. Here back with another video this week. Thank you for tuning in so much. If you are not subbed, I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe. If not, at least you came to watch this video, all I care about. If you are subbed, you already know I appreciate you immensely. Can't even express it enough. So let's just go ahead and get right into it, because we are in 2019. We're in the second full week of the new year. And it's time to get down to some goals. I'm sure some of you made some goals. Maybe some of you are struggling with what goals maybe you want to make for yourself. And new year means new goals, and you can do those in every aspect of your life. There's nothing wrong with trying to better yourself in any way, whether it be in what this thing we love in terms of sneakers, whether it be financially, personally, professionally, doesn't matter. Having goals is important, but I think understanding how to set those goals is even more important. So that's what I'm going to go over, kind of those 5 things that you should have for a goal, which some of you probably have already heard this in school before, but SMART goals, right? So they need to be specific, they need to be measurable, they need to be attainable, they need to be relevant, they also need to be time-based or time-sensitive. So we're going to go over those 5. I'm going to give you an example, kind of the definition of each, and then I'm also going to go ahead and give you, I think I have 3 to 4, let's say sneaker mixed in with some financial goals that I want to be able to share with you guys. So stick with me through the end of this video, and yeah, that way you can flame me for what my goals are. All right, the first part of setting a great goal is for it to be specific, right? You cannot be vague with this goal. It being vague is just a dream, like, saying, I want to be a better consumer, or I want to be more fit. Like those are pretty vague, right? There's nothing specific in that. So I think you need to make sure that you are being specific, so you are deliberate in what that goal may be. So, if you want to be a better consumer, I want to spend X amount less this year in a certain category of my life, or I want to join a fitness class, I want to lose, X amount of weight, whatever it may be, pounds, whatever it may be, but you do need to be specific, be deliberate. You have to be focused, otherwise that goal will just drag you all over. All right, the second thing is that it needs to be measurable. It needs to be measurable by some unit, whether it's time, pairs of shoes, dollar amount, okay? I want to save $500 a month. I want to work out for 60 minutes a day. I want to only buy 2 pairs of shoes a month. And for some of you, that's cutting back a hell of a lot. Am I right? I'm right. So make sure that part of your goal, part of the thing with your goal, it must be measurable. All right, the third thing, it needs to be attainable, which means it needs to actually be something you can achieve within your means, your resources, and what's available to you at whatever stage of life you may be in. Just to give you an example, like some of us may see these huge collections of sneakers and we think, oh my God, I want to get that within a year. Okay, do you make that amount of money in a year, like net income into your home, to be able to say, let's, amass 400 pairs or even more of sneakers within 1 year and still be able to make sure the rest of life is taken care of? No, that may not be attainable for you at this point in time in life. Doesn't mean it's never going to be something you can attain, but it may not be attainable right now. Let's say I'll just give you an example. Let's say you are 300 pounds and within 1 year I want to get down to 150, or something like that. That's going to be a huge thing. It may not be attainable based on, health restrictions you may have, injuries that you're dealing with. So you always have to think about, is something of a goal attainable within, my means and the point that I'm in life. And it's okay if it's necessarily not. You just got to give yourself a little bit more time to be realistic. A lot of us will put our goals out on social media, which means, hey, guess what? We get to see what everyone's goals are just the same as they can see ours. And we may then take on goals for our life that's not really relevant to us. Somebody, they get a new car and you think automatically like, oh my God, I gotta have this new car. A goal of mine is to get a brand new 2019 car. But is that really relevant to your current life right now? Like, do you need one? Did you really just get one like last year or 2 years ago? Like, is it relevant to your life as a need. No, like sometimes we get mixed and we get caught up in these goals. Like I'll say this to you in terms of fitness, people will see tons of individuals that are in competition prep to do bikini and bodybuilding competitions, and then they will automatically have, think in themselves like, oh, that needs to be something for my life too. You are just simply on a path to lose body fat and get healthier and lose weight. You don't have to make competing relative to your life. And I'll just get this out there too for, different YouTubers, or different people that are in the sneaker community. Like, you may think, oh, I love watching sneaker YouTubers and I love seeing their content. It's not something that I necessarily want to do, but for me to feel like I am really a part of everything going on, I have to start a YouTube channel. I have to start doing videos on sneaker content. You don't. If that's not relevant for your life, if that's not, going to really add positive value or something to your immediate life, you don't have to do it. It's probably not relevant. Just fall back on that. Just fall back. And the last thing, it does need to be time-based, time-sensitive, so you need to kind of put some measure of time on it, whether it be 3 months, 6 months, a year. You need to actually have some benchmark goals to be able to hit, and that is something that I'm going to do with you guys once I get to, I think maybe like a six-month mark. We're going to go ahead and go over where I stand with the sneaker goals that I have to see how I am faring with that, but it does need to be, time-based. Don't just never put a time limit on it, because you can continue to just let yourself get sidetracked and not really push yourself. Put that, that stress. I mean, you know what? We all deal with stress. That stress on yourself, to be self-aware that you need to get your butt moving towards whatever goal you set. That's an important thing. So, must be time-based. All right, now let's get into what my goals are. Actually, before we get into that, because I'm about to share my goals with you, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little caveat out there, because there are pros and cons when you choose to put your goals out for everybody else to see. One of the great things is you can be held accountable for those goals, because other people can push you, they can support you, they can be reminders to you of things that you promised yourself. And, a man is only as good as his word. So if you're going to lie to yourself about things you say that you'll change and then you don't, well, that you'll lie to anybody and you're not really worth a whole lot, because I'm just going to be honest with you, you're only about, as good as what you say that you are actually going to do. So just keep that in mind. If you put your goals out there, it is great because people can cheer you on and they can hold you accountable, but they can also be assholes and throw in your face when you fail all of the time. And I mean, granted, if you say you're going to do something and you don't, and they just simply speak the truth, I don't really think they're being assholes. I think they're just being honest with you, and you just probably won't like it. You can get trolls, you can get people that hate, it doesn't matter. I literally have someone that dislikes every single video I put on here, no joke. I don't care what the video is about. They take the time out of their day to sub to this channel, I feel like, and then hit the thumbs down button. Hey, if I'm that big a part of your life every single week that I put a video up, kudos to me. I guess I'm doing something right, all right? So, just a little caveat when it comes to putting your goals out there on the internet, all right? Now, let's get to what my sneaker and some of my financial goals are in terms of spending for 2019. Let's go. Number one is I actually want to spend about 60% less on clothes and sneakers individually than what I did in 2018. I'm not necessarily going to disclose, the numbers and things, because I don't think necessarily all of what you may spend or income or things like that are relevant, but I just want to spend 60% less than what I did in 2018. And I actually did that. I had that goal for myself in 2018. I wanted to spend less than what I did in 2017. And I just think that is something for you to be a more conscientious consumer. A really good thing is, if your income continues to go up, but you can actually keep your lifestyle, your living expenses the same, that's how you continue to build wealth. And so that is something that I'm working on. Of course, since I upped my 401k, I need to make sure that I'm being, living at one level, that so I can continue to amass some wealth as I pay off debt. So that's number one. Number two is what you all are going to flame me on. I have already been flamed by sharing this goal with some people, so let's just go ahead and share it now. You guys know I'm about a sneaker life. That's just me. That's the girl I am. I want to spend 60 to 70% less on sneakers in 2019 than I did in 2018. Just to give you an idea, in 2018, I bought 26 pairs of sneakers from January until December. I know that's not really a huge number in terms of when you're on sneaker YouTube, you literally see people drop a video every single week of a pickup that they have, or even 2 pickups a week. I mean, I see people drop 8 videos for pickups, so they literally may get 8 pickups in a month or 4. So, you know, you have people that are, you know, maybe they're getting anywhere from 48 to 100 pairs of sneakers in a year. I only did 26, but I mean, man, I look back at that and thought, holy crap, that's a lot of shoes. So I do want to rein that in. The goal is to only buy 7 sneakers in 2019. The stretch goal will be, let's say, 10 sneakers. Like, I'll stretch it to 10, but I really want to keep it at 7, and I understand that you probably don't think I can do that at all. Now, you guys are aware, you saw what my thoughts were on some 2019 sneakers and some I plan to pick up, right? So I already have this bad boy. Wow, that is, there we go. You guys can see that a little bit better. So I already have this bad boy here. I did swap out the laces and put like the gold tip laces on there. So, I mean, as you guys know, I'm really looking forward to getting the black infrared 6 that is coming out. But, I mean, yeah, I really only want to do 7 to 10. We'll see how this goes. A little afraid, but that is the second goal of the year for me. All right, goal number 3, and this probably sounds stupid to each of you, but it's something that I need to do for myself. It's also to decrease the amount of hoodies that I buy in 2019. I really need to decrease these by like 60% or more. I actually bought more hoodies in 2018 than I did sneakers. I bought 26 pairs of sneakers in 2018. I bought 28 hoodies / sweatshirts in 2018 also, and I have, you know, I live in a state where there's a full spring and a full summer, if that gives you any idea of how crazy I still am when it comes to being comfortable and living in sneakers and hoodies. So I need to scale that back. I'm really hoping to only buy 7. I already bought 1, which was the Warriors, the Nike Modern Cape hoodie. So I'm down to like 6, but I got a lot of winter to go. And Nike and Jordan are releasing this hybrid. Have you guys seen this? I'm gonna put it right here. It's a hybrid hoodie that I feel like I do need because it's Jordan and Nike combined together. I really just, wow, they're really gonna test my resolve this year. All right, guys, that's number 3. Personal thing for myself, I just want to up what my current savings is by 2.5 times the amount of which it stands right now. Some of that just will be based on varied income and other random expenses that may arise that we'll have to be accounted for and deal with, but still just something to do. So that's part of the reason why I am decreasing spending in terms of sneakers and clothing this year in 2019, because I do want to just up savings a little bit more and then be in a position where we're ready to start tackling debt just like with a more aggressive nature than we did, because, you know, that is just, it does kind of suck when like you do something, you pay something off, and then, you know, it feels a little tainted and ruined. And you guys can reference that to the card video that I made when I paid off my C280 and then got hit. But I won't talk about that. All right, so this is my goals video for 2019. Hopefully you guys stuck around to rock with this and see what my goals are. What are your sneaker goals for 2019? Are there just specific pickups that you are interested in getting and you're cutting yourself off? I know a lot of people kind of feel how I do, where they see the releases coming out and there are maybe like 3 to 4 must-haves, maybe that are Jordan retros that are coming out that they want, and then outside of that, they're just kind of falling back on everything. So let me know what approach are you taking for your goals for sneakers in 2019, and then do you have other goals? Do you have financial goals in 2019 as well that you're trying to reach? You know, comment and drop those below too. You can be as vague or specific as you want, whatever you are comfortable with, but I am interested in hearing them. You guys will get weekly content from me, promise you. I have all of that laid out and planned. I'm that type A of a person that I have it planned out just so you guys have that consistency that you want. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you love this video. I hope you give it a thumbs up, and then I will see you guys next week. All right.